I have been sitting in front of my laptop, or computer, excuse me, for the past like 4 or 5 hours trying to finalize my short film. I have. Where am I at right now? I finished my intro, which is for my logo, like the animation that shows the logo. It looks absolutely sick. And then I found out the audio that I wanted to use for the score. But right now I'm trying to figure out like how I want to loop it. So I can show the video because I literally took a video of me doing it, but I just walked up, or I just like opened up voice memos and I went, it was awesome. So I wanted to get something like that to like constantly be playing in the background and then have that cut during like creepy moments, so I want the music to obviously hit, or the certain sequences. But I've been spending so much time on this short film. I'm just ready to post it. I'm just ready to get it out there. But me being a perfectionist, which is a good thing and a bad thing because I like to make sure my shit is good, it's frustrating, but it ends up paying off in the end. It's just like that time you could spend with other projects, you're spending it doing it that, but hasn't been too bad so far. So I've got like an entire list of stuff that I want to do. It was like finish motion graphic, finish endless hour, which is the like key name that we had. I don't know what we're gonna name the short film, but post the video, post video diary. So this is what I'm doing right now. But yeah, so basically, I guess I'll just delve in a little bit other than that with my lifestyle so far. So I tried to quit caffeine. I successfully have, I would say so, but it was like the worst 3 to 4 days I've ever had in my life. I think I'm on like day 4 or day 5 right now. And the first 3 days were like genuinely god awful. I felt like I couldn't do anything. And I'm usually a very peppy, very like outgoing, whatever kind of person. And I just wanted to. My entire body hurt. Like, it was fucking awful. So that literally has been what I've been fighting for the past 3 days. So luckily I was able to get out of that and still do stuff that I needed to do, but tried to rest other than that, because I didn't realize it was that bad. But the reason why I'm like quitting it is just because of the stomach issues that it causes. Like, just because I have like gastritis, IBS, caffeine's a really known trigger. And it's weird because I can have like 3 energy drinks one day, and then if I have like a sip of an energy drink the other day, I'm flared up for the next 3 days. I don't understand how autoimmune shit works, but like, that's where I'm at right now. But whatever, you know, you deal with the cards that you were dealt with. So yeah, I've been dealing with that. And then other than that, I have just been like doing work, trying to at least. And then I have been, that jujitsu guy never got back to me. I don't know, he wanted a 3-minute long video like once a month plus 30 to 45 second long clips. And like, I would charge $1,000 for that. Like, I'm not going to do that for $200. Like, basically for a month. Like, with all due respect, I know my worth. That is not worth it to me. I do not care about doing jiu-jitsu that much for the amount of work that I would have to put into that video. Yeah, I'd make some cool connections, but fuck that shit. But yeah, so other than that, I have been doing pretty well. My new graphics card came in, so I've been playing a little bit of video games on that. I like low-key felt, I think I talked about it in the last video diary, maybe I didn't, but I was talking about how I like genuinely felt bad for killing people in GTA because of how realistic the game looks. It is ridiculous. Like, if you ever get the opportunity to play on a high-end graphics card, fucking do it. Please, dear God, just do it. It is genuinely one of the most unbelievable experiences of my life. And then I went to City Walk last night, and that was really cool. So we went to Universal, got candy, and then just kind of like walked around. We're thinking about getting the Universal, what's that shit called? The like access pass where you can just go whenever a year. It's like $230 and then $6 a month. So it's a really good deal. And I mean, if you go like 3, 4, 5 times, which I mean, I'd probably go once a month realistically. Like, you get your money's worth. So we're definitely interested in that, but I've like cut a deal with my roommate with like videos that I'm gonna be filming for him, so that gives me the opportunity to like showcase the shit, and then that also helps him out, so that's cool. He's paying for my movie subscription for if I just want to go out and see a movie, like I can just go, because there's like That's the thing. It's like unlimited movies if you get a Regal or an AMC subscription. I think it's like 4 movies a week, but I mean nobody's gonna see that. So I mean you get 16 movies a month. So I'd probably end up going to see like 2 or 3 movies a month, which is very realistic. But it's basically the price of 1 ticket. So if you go see more than 12 movies a year, which I will, it's worth it. But other than that, I've been doing really well. Mentally, much better. I like. I guess, you know, I'll get into the like more serious topics, I guess. I started to realize that like self-worth, I would put a lot of my self-worth and my like self-esteem into the way that other people looked at me, or into the way that a significant other would look at me. Like if this girl only wanted to be with me and only me, and even after we break up it's like they only want to be with me, then for some reason it would be like, oh yeah, I'm this irreplaceable kind of figure, because I guess that was what like the self-worth problem that I had was, or have, is like the fear of being replaceable. And you can break up with somebody, have sex with them the next day, or like you or your significant other can, well obviously you're not like together anymore, but you have to recognize that it's like sexually you can be with somebody else, but like you can never take away that emotional weight or whatever that you had with another person. And I think like I never truly allowed myself to grieve any of the relationships that I had ever been in. It was just constantly, oh, like if I'm with this person and then I break up with them or it ends, then I get with another person to try to fill that self-worth, because oh, if another person views me or loves me or thinks this way about me, then my self-worth is high. So I think I just constantly was like needed to be in a relationship after a relationship after a relationship after a relationship, because in my mind it was like beneficial to my self-worth. Meanwhile I was like not being myself, because I never truly allowed myself to like be present, recognize what I loved, recognize what I wanted to do like within my own life. And it was just constant this like this feeling, this neediness to want to give myself to somebody, because if they loved me, then in turn I could love myself. But that's not how it works. I thought that was well, I didn't actually think that's how it was, but I guess like, you know, everybody has their stupid things that they convince themselves in their brain. But yeah, that was I've recognized that. So I think I'm like, what's the word? I think I'm committed to staying single for at least 6 months, trying to be a year, to truthfully try to like build. And I mean, like even this morning I was thinking all of the things that like, oh, what I wish I would have wanted to do within a relationship. Like why can't I just do them by myself? You know what I'm saying? Like go to an apple orchard, go to a park, sit down, relax, like, and do all of those like datey kind of things, like I don't know, skating rink. Why can't I just do that by myself? So yesterday I went to the Griffith Observatory, which was awesome, and I hiked it. So there was like this huge little dirt fucking hill, whatever it was, that I ended up walking up, and it was like a mile. It was like a mile hike, and then a mile back, obviously. So that was cool. I woke up early and did that. I got my hair cut. So I don't know. I've just been doing like a lot of things that I have wanted to do. And then, you know, just trying to find love and peace within that. So it's a journey, obviously, but I'm definitely happy to go on it. And it does suck. Like it definitely feels like there's I don't even want to say a hole, but it's like a level of boredom. It's when you have a significant other, you constantly have that like person to rely on, to talk to, or to do this. But now when you don't, you kind of just have yourself, and there's a really big peace jump in that, or like a cool like peaceful realization to kind of see in that. So I'm starting to see that now, and then you can really start to like recognize the people that are around you and your friends, and try to like be one with them, and you know, let them bring that light rather than you. Because I don't know, it's like that weird expectation that when you're with your friends, you're not expecting anything. You're not like relying on them for anything. But when you're with a significant other, at least for me, it was like over reliance, because I put my, you know, whatever. I'm fucking whatever. So yeah, but I don't know. I'm really excited once again to go on the journey, and I think it'll be pretty fucking cool. So looking forward to it. Looking forward to life. I was fucking depressed for like goddamn 2-3 weeks, but that was also because I was constantly drinking caffeine and restarting my inflammation cycles. But we're sober now. Anyways, except them damn omega-3s and the magnesium, but God, I'm like also doing anything I possibly can to not have to look at this goddamn computer screen because I really need to loop this sound and I don't know how to do it and I don't feel like learning how to do it right now, but I don't really have a choice because I want to finish it and I'm going to be driven to finish it because I'm going to do it. So, but yeah, it's been cool. I was bumping Playboi Carti earlier. Real quick, before I finish this, I mean, not like anybody's in a rush. Playboi Carti, I know I glaze him. I genuinely glaze this guy. I think I talk about him every single day. I clearly have a man crush on the dude. But, like, there's just, like, something about him. He's like a fucking star. I was watching Michael Jackson last night, and I was like, I'm not saying they're on the same level, but good God, people fucking love Carti. It was like, I watched that video of him talking during the Like Wheezy shit, or the BAT Awards, and then performing, like, other songs. I'm like, God damn, this dude has so much aura. And, what defines aura? Oh, God, I'm gonna just be fucking talking. This is gonna turn into a podcast. What does define aura? I feel like aura is one of those things that it's like, obviously it's not categorized by a physical presence, but it's like what surrounds a physical presence. It's like what follows in somebody's footsteps when they just walk in a door. It's like you feel them, like. But what I wonder seriously is when you look at Playboi Carti, if you showed him to somebody that does not know who he is, would you think that they think he has no aura or has a ton of aura? Like, is it just something that because I grew up listening to his music and now he's at this, like, fucking fame status that's never before reached by, like, him or a lot of the artists that started out when he was, like, or is it truthfully you take anybody, you show them this guy and they're like, damn, this dude does have, like, this fucking style that is just, like, irreplicable. So, I don't know, like, that kind of stuff inspires me. Obviously, everybody wants to be their own person, but for me, like, I guess the way that I look at things, and I'm just fucking bing, bing, bong right now, but for me, like, I can only consume so much media before I'm like, I need to create my own. Like, when I'm listening to Carti, I am like, oh my God, this sounds so cool. I love the way this sounds. And then I'll watch Key and Peele, and then I'll be watching Key and Peele, and I'm like, dude, this is awesome, but I can't get past the feeling that I'm sitting down watching, like, another person's ideas, see them create them. Like, I want other people to think that way about me. You know what I'm saying? Like, the idea of me sitting down watching Jordan Peele and Keegan-Michael Key on my TV or playing a video game that somebody else created, it's like, imagine if I'm sitting down on the couch watching the stuff that I've made, or somebody else is doing the same thing for me, or when you go into, God, I'm fucking rambling, but like, a great example is my roommate and I had a huge discussion the other day, and it was about what kind of artists make physical music and whether or not they're going to stand the test of time, right? And I used Two Hollis as an example, that he is an internet artist. I don't think anybody's going to go into Target and buy a physical copy of a Two Hollis album. The same way, I don't think anyone's going to really go in, and this doesn't stand for everything. I like Two Hollis, but like, I don't really think people are going to go in and buy a Gunna album. And Gunna's one of my favorite rappers ever, but he doesn't have like physical sounding music. Tyler, the Creator, makes like physical music. J. Cole makes physical music, and I don't even really like J. Cole. Kendrick makes physical music. J.I.D. I'm trying to think like other artists. Kanye, I mean, not as of recent with World War III and whatnot, but like that sound, like Yeat's on the borderline. Like Yeat, I can imagine people going to buy his stuff, but it's like, it's an internet sound. It's not, nobody's gonna go buy a Yeat album and go put it on their fucking record player. I don't think so. And I love Yeet. Playboi Carti. I love Playboi Carti. I'm the biggest glazer of him on the face of this earth. He's a mix between, where it's like I can imagine people going to buy his music physically, but even Drake. Like, yes, Drake has some albums, Take Care. I don't know, it's like that sound that people want. Like, Too Hollis, I love that guy to death, and I love that sound, but that's like, I'm not saying it's TikTok music, but it's not something that, in my opinion, will stand the test of time. Where it's going to be like, oh, this is really good at this time. I hope he's able to, grow his sound. And this isn't me saying this in a bad way or me talking down on his music. I think his music is awesome. But it's like, it's very 2025 oriented. Is he going to be able to find that sound that will stand the test of time, that will turn into physical copies? And I believe that he can. I think the dude's really talented. But obviously, I mean, who the fuck am I to talk about it? I'm not no professional. But, like, I don't know. I mean, Carti, like, Uzi. Uzi's my favorite artist on the face of this earth. I don't think he makes physical sounding music. Is that like an old head kind of thing? Like, because, I mean, most of the artists that I said have physical music are, like, old head kind of shit. So, yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I'm trying to think, like, basically, if we're going full circle, what I'm trying to say is, I want people to go into Target, see my name on a little movie plaque, wrong word, DVD, Blu-ray, whatever it is, see Brandon Alpert directed, and then whatever film that I've made, and they specifically pick that because they see my name. And they're like, I don't care what it is, I'm going to get this because his name is attached to that. Jordan Peele, that's why him... It hasn't came out yet. It comes out on my birthday, which I'm really fucking excited for. Just because they're attaching his name to that movie, there's going to be thousands of people that are going to go see that. Tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands. Just because his name's attached to it. He's not even directing it. He's just a producer. And they know that because his name is so, like, beloved within horror. Zach Kreger's another great example where it's like, seriously? I didn't even like Weapons, but I loved Barbarian. Barbarian, Weapons are two very unique movies to the point where I saw both of these horror movies. I love Barbarian. I didn't like Weapons, but I'm going to see every single movie that this guy comes out with solely for the fact that it's different and it's got comedy elements and it's creative. Even if I don't like the movie, I'm still going to go see it just because the guy's name's attached to it. That's how I want people to feel about me. I don't know, like, I guess I'm really inspired by, like, the Lars von Triers. Because, I mean, if we're being comparisons, like, Carti is compared to, like, the Michael Haneke's, the Lars von Triers, the Harmony Korine's of film. And, like, I don't know, I want my name to be in there. Like, I want you to watch the stuff that I've made, and you're just like, damn, that's different. You know what I'm saying? It's not the same thing that every single person had made. And obviously nobody's ever telling a story that's been, that hasn't been told, but there's a different way in how you tell the story. And I want to be able to do that. So I think if I don't stop this, I'm gonna fucking talk forever, and I need to get back. And I think the reason why I'm talking for so long is because I don't want to look at this short film again, but I'm gonna force myself to do it. Or take a break and eat. So, we'll see ya. YVL. I don't even know what that means, but bye-bye.